Hello friends, it's Miss Jamie. I'm so happy to see you today. Let's get started with a song from Miss Nancy. We're singing Pat, Pat, Pat this week. Here she is.
Hello, Miss Jamie. Hello, virtual preschool friends. This week we are singing Pat, Pat, Pat from Wonderful You. Pat, 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 just like that. Pat, 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 just like that. Now squeeze your feet, squeeze your feet, squeeze your feet, 'cause that feels neat. Squeeze your feet, squeeze your feet, squeeze your feet, and now we'll pat, pat, pat again. Pat, 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 just like that. Pat, 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 just like that. Now, fingers in your hair, fingers in your hair, fingers in your fingers in your fingers in your hair, fingers in your hair, fingers in your hair, fingers in your fingers in your fingers in your hair, and now we'll pat, 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 just like that. Pat, 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 just like that. Thank you for singing Pat, Pat, Pat with me. Now it's time to go back to Miss Jamie. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss Nancy. Should we wake up Betsy Blackbird? Okay, call for her. 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, where are you? Oh, Betsy, are you back there? Oh, she's being shy today. Come on out, Betsy. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Yay! It's so good to be with you today. It's our favorite part of the day when we get to spend time together. Well, friends, this week we're learning about construction. Yesterday we talked about how an architect can draw the plans for a building. Did you plan something to build like an architect? Did you? Today we're going to talk about the tools that we use when we build something. Do you know the names of any tools? There's a tool on my shirt. Do you see? What is this one? It's a hammer. Yes, and it's a joke. It says, this is not a drill. It's a hammer. Yes, we have lots of tools in the toolbox that we can use to build things. And I have some of them up here for you. I thought we could pick one of the tools off of the board and sing a little song about it. Would you like to do that with me? Which one should we pick first? Let's pick the hammer, just like my shirt. And what do we do with this hammer? Do you know? Pound, pound, pound. Yes, you're right. It pounds the nails. So we can say, this is the way we hit the nails, hit the nails, hit the nails. This is the way we hit the nails with a hammer. Good. Yes, and this word right there, This says hammer. Yes. Do you know the names of any of the other tools? Can you read any of the other tools that are up on the board? Do you know this one? Starts with an S. It's a yes, it's a saw. This is a toy saw. You never want to touch the sharp blades on a real saw. This is a toy saw. It's made out of plastic. It's not sharp. And what is the saw's job? What can you do with a saw? Yes, you go back and forth like this, go ee, 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 and it cuts the wood. Yes, this is the way we cut the wood, cut the wood, cut the wood. This is the way we cut the wood with a saw. Yes, we can cut the wood, and this little bitty word says saw. Good. Do you know the names of any of the other tools up on the board? Do you know this one? Do you know what these are called? These are pliers, and you can squeeze a bolt and turn it. So we can say, this is the way we squeeze the bolt, squeeze the bolt, squeeze the bolt. This is the way we squeeze the bolt with the pliers. You can actually use pliers for lots of things. Sometimes if a nail gets stuck, you can squeeze it and pull it out. Or if you need to twist something, you can just hold on to it really tight with the pliers and twist. The pliers are a handy tool. And this word right here says pliers. Good. Do you know this one? It has a very long name. This is a screwdriver. You guessed it. This one is shaped like a T on the end. Can you kind of see that, or like a plus? Some screwdrivers have a flat head, and some have one that's shaped like this. This one is called a Phillips head. And what's its job? To twist the screws. Good, let's say it. This is the way we twist the screws, twist the screws, twist the screws. This is the way we twist the screws with a screwdriver. Good, and that word is so long, screwdriver. Good, I have a couple more tools that didn't stick up on the board. Do you know what this one is? It goes in and out, and it helps tell how long something is. Oh, it goes this way. It's a measuring tape. You can measure how long the wood is or how long the wall is. This is the way we measure the wood, measure the wood, measure the wood. Can you sing it? This is the way we measure the wood with a measuring tape. Yes, it goes like this, and then you can even, it depends on the measuring tape, you can lock it like this so that I don't have to hold it. And watch what happens when I make the lock go up. Oh, it goes right back in. That's a measuring tape. This is a sander. This part you can put sandpaper on. This is a toy one. And when you turn it on, it spins around and sands the wood so it's nice and smooth. Do you know any other tools? Oh, this is a good one. This one has a battery in it. It's not real either. This is a drill. Did you say drill? You were right. And with this one, this part is usually sharp, and when you turn it on, it spins and it can make a hole in the wall, bzz, or a hole in the wood. Bzz. Should we say, this is the way we make a hole, make a hole, make a hole. This is the way we make a hole with a drill. Yeah, you hold it like this and go bzz. You could make a hole with a drill. Good job. You know lots of tools, don't you? Do you have any tools at your house? Do you ever have to use a hammer or a screwdriver? Do you help your family if you need to hang up a picture or fix something that's broken? It would be fun to ask your grown-up next time they're going to fix something, if you could help, I bet they could find a little job for you to do so you could help maybe with some of the tools. Some of the tools are only for grown-ups because they might be sharp or dangerous, but some tools you can use. And so I wonder if you'd like to be a helper the next time your family has to fix something with some tools. Would you like to do that? Here on this tray, I have 5 tools. Well, 4 tools and an extra thing. Let's see if we can name the tools on the tray. This is called a jigsaw. Can you say jigsaw? It goes flat on the wood like this, and then the saw part goes up and down, and it cuts a straight line with the saw, or you can make it cut a curvy line too, I guess. This is called a jigsaw. You say jigsaw? Good. And this one, this is a toy one too. This is called a wrench. A plumber might use this to fix the plumbing tubes under your sink. This is a wrench. Yeah, they can fix the pipes, tighten the pipes. And you know this one, it's the hammer. Good, and we've already talked about this one. It's the drill. And do you know what this is? This is a pair of goggles. Now these aren't swimming goggles or scuba goggles like the ones we looked at a couple of weeks ago. These are safety goggles. And when you're cutting wood or working with a saw, you want to protect your eyes. So you can put on safety goggles so no wood chips get in your eyes. That's how you can be safe, by wearing safety goggles. Let's count how many things are on the tray. Will you help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. They're a little bit hard to see because they're dark and I put it on a dark black tray. But I think we can notice that this one is yellow and the hammer is red. Good. And the goggles are clear with a white strap. And the jigsaw and the drill, those are blue and red. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you remember all of the things on the tray? Stick them in your memory. Lock them in there. Turn the key. Are you going to remember them all? If I cover them up with the bandana, will you know which one is missing? One of the tools is missing. Which tool used to be on the tray? And now I have it under my bandana. Can you remember? It was a big one, you're right. It was blue and red, and it cuts the wood. It was the jigsaw. You were right. Good job. Should we play again? I like this memory game. Let's cover them up and see which thing is missing. One of the tools is missing. Can you guess which one it is? Do you remember? It was yellow. Yes, you're right. Because the blue things are here and the red and the goggles. Which thing was yellow right here? Say it, you're right. It was the wrench. You did it. Nice job. Should we play one more time? Okay, I'm going to cover it up with the bandana. No peeking. One of the things is missing from the tray. Which thing is not there? Yes, it goes on your eyes. Do you remember what those are called? Safety. Yes, yes, yes. Safety goggles. You remembered all of the things on the tray. You have gotten so good at concentrating and remembering. I can hardly trick you anymore, can I? I'm going to cover up all of those things on the tray and put them away so that we can read a book together. And the book that I've chosen for us today is about a friend, and it's his birthday. Come here, book. And on his birthday, he asks for something, but he doesn't get it. Instead, his grandpa gives him a toolbox. This book is called When Grandpa Gives You a Toolbox. He looks a little disappointed, doesn't he? Because he doesn't get what he asked for. I wonder if it will turn out okay. Let's read this book by Jamie Dennihan and illustrated by Lorraine Rocha. When Grandpa Gives You a Toolbox. There's the toolbox sitting in the back of the truck. And here's the title page. When Grandpa Gives You a Toolbox. I can see the balloons. That's how I know that it's probably his birthday. You wanted a special house for your dolls, but surprise, it's a toolbox. What should you do when Grandpa gives you a toolbox for your birthday? First, be patient. Grandpa will want to show you every single tool. Next, compliment Grandpa as he shares photos of all the projects he's built since he was a kid. Once Grandpa runs out of stories, give him a hug, say thanks, and tell him you're off to find a special place to keep your toolbox. Do not launch it into outer space. Do not feed it to a T-Rex or tie it to a wrecking ball. There are plenty of hiding spots right in your own backyard. It'll be easy to forget about Grandpa's toolbox until you meet someone in need and have an idea. Uh-oh, what happened to the little birdie? It fell out of its nest. What's going to happen? Maybe Grandpa's toolbox will be useful just this one time. As a new builder, you'll want to find an experienced project manager to help you get started. Together, you'll create a plan and gear up. Safety first. Look, Grandpa and the friend are putting on their safety goggles. And look at the cute little dog. He's putting on some safety earmuffs or headphones. With guidance and lots of practice, you'll discover that you're actually quite handy. And what do you see up on the board here? They are drawing a blueprint. Yes, do you remember? That's what we were talking about yesterday. And it has all the measurements for each part of the birdhouse. This says birdhouse plans. They're going to build a birdhouse together. Do you see it? And there are the tools all hanging up on the wall. Your neighbor won't complain about the noise, though she will ask for help with repairs and recommend you to all her friends. Look, Grandpa and the friend are fixing the doghouse and the shutters and the mailbox. Having a box of tools is handy. They painted the cute little doghouse and the birdhouse. At the end of the day, they'll offer to pay you, but you will have an even better idea. You and Grandpa will work together measuring and sawing, drilling and hammering, gluing and painting, until finally you've built exactly what you wanted. Do you remember what he wanted at the very beginning? A house for his dolls. Yes, a special house for your dolls. The parents are so proud they're taking a picture. Look how they built that all together. It looks like a castle. It even has a ship. What else do you see on there? Do you see the wild animals and the tree? That shows a lot of imagination, doesn't it? And plans for your next project too. And look, they're drawing plans for a big tree house. And the other kids, whenever there's a bubble like this, like a cloud, it means what they're thinking about. So the illustrator is showing that the kids are dreaming. Maybe we could have a tire swing or a swirly slide or a wheel or a telescope. And the little dog is dreaming about a tennis ball. That's how you can tell they're all thinking, what could we design? What could we build next? And there they are in the backyard with their whole tree house. Isn't that amazing? You can do lots of things with tools. We're going to sing a little song about a hammer, and you have to pretend like you are using the hammer. This song is called Johnny Hammers. So we'll say Johnny or Jamie or you. Get your hammer ready like this. It goes, Johnny hammers with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Johnny hammers with one hammer, then he uses two. Get your hands up. 1, 2. And we're going to use 2 hammers. Do you want to stand up? Here goes. Johnny hammers with 2 hammers, 2 hammers, 2 hammers. Johnny hammers with 2 hammers, then he uses 3. Uh-oh. Where are we going to do 3? You have to do your foot like this, with your foot. So we have 1, 2, 3. Can you stomp with your foot and your hands? Okay, get your body ready. Johnny hammers with 3 hammers, 3 hammers, 3 hammers. Johnny hammers with 3 hammers, then he uses 4. What could we do for number 4? Your other foot, 2 feet, and 2 hands equals 4. You're going to have to stand up for this one. Let's do all 4. Johnny hammers with 4 hammers, 4 hammers, 4 hammers. Johnny hammers with 4 hammers, then he uses 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's 5? We could use our head like a hammer. Can you do all 5? That will feel so silly, won't it? Okay, let's do it. Ready? Johnny hammers with 5 hammers, 5 hammers, 5 hammers. Johnny hammers with 5 hammers, then he takes a nap. Because it's so much work to hammer with all 5 hammers. Would you like to sing that one at home? You could pretend like you're using your hammers and move your body to get some exercise and to sing and count too. That's kind of a fun song, isn't it? For your home project today, I'm going to show you how you can create a shape scavenger hunt with some tools. Maybe you have a toy hammer or a play hammer or some other tools that you could use with your grown-ups' help at home. And I'm going to show you how you can do this. So what you're going to do is get a tool like this and trace the outside of the tool on a big piece of paper. Watch how I do this. I'm going to hold it down, and you probably need to ask a grown-up if they will help you hold it and trace it. And then you can just trace whoop, 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 the outside of the tool. Like that. Do you see? That's the shape of the saw. I wonder if we could do the shape of the hammer. Yeah, so if I hold it on the board like this, and then I can just do the outline shape of the hammer. Nice, like that. And maybe one more. Which other tool should we draw the outline? Should I do the outline of the measuring tape? Okay, I'll put it right like this. We'll go down and up like this. Nice. I think I need a little extra line right there. And then what you can do is get your tools, the ones that you've drawn the outline for, and you can mix them up and see how fast or how quickly you can match the tools to the shapes on your paper. Can you match them all up? It's like a puzzle, like a tool puzzle. And it's kind of fun to do. You could even do other shapes, like maybe utensils from your kitchen or other toys that you could draw the line around and then try to match up the shapes. That's your home project today. If you try it, will you let me know what you find and how your shape matching goes? I enjoyed talking with you today all about tools, but it is already time for us to call Betsy to come back. Will you call for her? 1, 2, 3, say, Betsy, come back. Hello, friends. Oh, I love tools. Do you like tools as well? Betsy, maybe we'll play this shape game later after the video is over together. Let's sing a nice goodbye song to each other since we had so much fun today. Preschool time is over now, over now. Over now, preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, hooray! Do you have birdseed? Okay, reach down and get it. Here's your play pack today. It has that tool matching idea and some other fun things you can do after the video is over to keep playing and learning. 1, 2, 3, throw it this way. Thank you, friends. Would you like to catch Betsy's kiss? Hold your hand out like this and mwah, catch it. Stick it to your cheek. Give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We're so proud of you, how kind and smart and creative you are. And we can't wait to see you again next time. Bye-bye, friends.